Talking with Will Greene, and earlier today you talked a little bit about James McPherson's move through Snake Creek Gap and the opportunity that may have presented.
Well, I think most historians of the conventional wisdom is that McPherson missed a tremendous opportunity to get in behind Joe Johnston's army when it was only, Resaca only had about 4,000 Confederates, and McPherson had 23,000 men with him. And so it seems obvious in hindsight that McPherson should have gone forward from the Bald Hill, driven away that small Confederate force, destroyed the bridges over the Oostenaula River at Resaca, and put Johnston in a very tough spot. This is exactly what Sherman wanted him to do. And as we all know, it seemed like Jimmy McPherson blinked. And when he ran into some kind of opposition, instead of probing forward and testing that opposition, he retreats back to Snake Creek Gap, and Sherman famously says to him, "Jimmy, you have missed the opportunity of a lifetime." So the question becomes, why did McPherson do this? Is he an abject coward? Is he so conservative, so risk averse that he wouldn't take a chance when the prize was so big? Or was there a rationale for his concern, for his caution? And I would say that there is a rationale for it. If you follow a driving tour, which you can do through the Georgia Battlefields Trail, through Snake Creek Gap towards Resaca, following in the footsteps of McPherson's march, you will see that there are several roads that come in from the north to interdict McPherson's route. And Sherman failed to give McPherson any cavalry support. He had one Illinois cavalry regiment. That's the only means of reconnaissance that he had and flank protection that he had. So the farther to the east McPherson goes, and the farther behind him those parallel roads coming in from his left flank up here, you can see that McPherson is concerned. He doesn't know how many Confederates are out there on his left flank, but what if there was a corps out there? And what if they were moving down those roads and cutting him off? He would be completely isolated from the rest of Sherman's army group. Now, I'm not saying that McPherson made the right decision, but I would suggest that McPherson had a rationale for being conservative and not wanting to risk his entire army to a flank and rear attack.